Well, good morning, everyone. We are so excited to be able to present this information with you today. We apologize for the technical difficulties that we had at our scheduled time, but we're going to move forward as we all are learning our new normals and making the necessary adjustments. So today, my name is Leslie McDaniel, and I'm the Community Resource Advocate for Susan G. Komen Orange County, part of the mission team. We are super excited to have with us Ms. Sharon Chappell. Sharon Chappell is a PhD, a breast cancer survivor, teacher, artist, writer, who founded the Little Green Monster Project to support families impacted by cancer through the arts. She recently began the nonprofit Wellbeing Studios to provide creative arts resources and experiences to families in hardship, and works as an educator at Cal State University, Fullerton. Sharon has published a children's book called The Little Green Monster, Cancer Magic, which is available in both English and Spanish, and a book of breast cancer poems called Wet Wings. Her play, Ash and Feather, A Bird Girl and Her Father's Cancer, will be produced at 2 play festivals this spring in Chicago and New York City. We're super excited once again to have her with us. She's an amazing partner and supporter of Komen Orange County, and I am just thrilled to present her to you this morning. So Sharon, you can take it away.
Thank you so much, Leslie. It's wonderful to be with you all today. I wanted to just make one edit on my play. The festivals have had to be postponed in order to respond to COVID-19. So we'll be doing that in the fall and spring. I also wanted to let you know that the book that I'll be sharing with you today is my book, Little Green Monster, Cancer Magic. It is available in Spanish and English, but I haven't gotten it up on Amazon yet. And I do donate it to families impacted by cancer for a small donation. So that will be available through my website. And then you'll be able to see that up on Amazon as well for other folks who would like books and in order to share with people they know impacted by cancer. So today I'm going to read the book with you, and then I'm going to do some art activities that you can do at home with your kids. And I focus specifically on different arts modalities, whether it's visual art, music, movement, in order to process emotions, be able to understand our emotions, name them, move through them, and be able to express them as well. And it's through all of that understanding of our emotions that we can understand how our body is responding to difficult situations, and then we can become more aware and sort of more in control of them, or able to adjust as a result of what we are feeling. We can understand our body more, we can understand our feelings more, and through that be able to communicate and give ourselves care. And that goes for children as well as adults. So the first thing I wanted to do is let you know that I was diagnosed with cancer in 2017 in the fall. 3 days later, my dad died of his second cancer, brain cancer. And I went through my all of my treatments during 2018. And during that time, I wrote this book. And I did it because I have a daughter who's at the time was 11. She's 13 now. And my first time that I went through my dad's cancer, I was 7. So I've lived through what it's like to be a child of a parent with cancer since I was young. And I knew that I wanted to create something magical and special that could be a resource for families like ours. So with that, I'm going to share with you The Little Green Monster, and then do some art activities that you can do at home in order to work on emotions. So the first thing is introducing our friend. Hello. This is the Little Green Monster. Nice to meet you, everybody. I was made and I came into being in 2018 in order to help Sharon and her family go through the breast cancer journey. And so now I talk to families like theirs and kids like you. And I love to spread magic and happiness and also help you through the hard times too, because I know hard feelings can be really uncomfortable. So I'm gonna come back after Sharon reads the story and we're gonna do some emotions together. See you soon. Thank you, Little Green Monster. All right, well, here is our book, The Little Green Monster, Cancer Magic. And it was illustrated by a good friend of mine, Jackie Gorman, and the book was designed by my aunt, Beth. She was the graphic designer who made it look this beautiful. There was once a little green monster who used magic to help people when they became very sick. The little green monster wrapped a special spell around people with cancer. He knew that sometimes life could be hard. And that right there is a picture of my tumor from my breast cancer. And the illustrator, Jackie, made it into a picture form. I'm just gonna get rid of my email because I don't want it to make ding-ding sounds. So the little green monster brought us under his wing and carried us through starry skies and sweet dreams. His song helped us face our fears. I love moving to music. It really helps me face my fears. We love the little green monster so much, especially his silly tricks and dances. Do you like making silly dances and silly faces? We're going to do that after the book reading. And we love the magic that sprang from his clawed feet. Oh, those powerful claws. He watched me heal with doctors, equipment, and medicine that changed my body. This one says, Mommy's hair. Marie's making a scrapbook. Maybe you can make a scrapbook of your cancer journey with your family. The little green monster. There's Mommy in radiation. There's Marie thinking about her. The little green monster understands all of our feelings. He helps us surf our sadness and land safely on the beach, where the waves tickle our toes and imaginations. We smile and laugh together. We can have good days even when we're in the middle of something as hard and awful as cancer treatment. We have good days, good days. I would look at my daughter and say, I am so fortunate to know you, to be your mommy. We have many, many good days. Holding hands, getting flowers, watching that beautiful sunset. Look at all the good days. Oh, our imagination can take us so many places. Love dreaming about going over the rainbow. And then we can put all those good days in our scrapbook. And all those good days are with the help of the little green monster. Okay, so now our friend Zoe, little green monster, hi there, wants to talk to you about emotions. Emotions. Oh, I know all about emotions. Look at this. Let me go show you something. Hold on. Here, let me help you. Ah, thank you. Look at this. I know so much about emotions. I can make all these faces. Look right here. Look at all those faces. All right, let's make them together. Let's make excited. Let's make sad. Let's make afraid. Let's make peaceful. Let's make confused. let's make surprised. Let's make loving. Aww. So we can make lots of emotion faces, right? That's right. And we're gonna make some emotion faces right now. Sounds good. All right, let's show them how we do it, okay? Okay. So here are some of the art activities that you can do thinking about emotions. And we're also going to do, we're gonna think about emotions that come out of our art. So the first thing I'm gonna do is we're going to create our own monster and then make an emotion face from our monsters. So I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to do this with my eyes closed. Now, if you don't like to close your eyes, that's okay. You can just look away from the paper, but we don't want to look at the paper while we make our picture. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to look away from the paper and I'm just going to start to draw. Okay, now I have, oh, you can't see that very well. So let's see, let's move it closer. Can you see that picture? Now you can. Okay, so now I'm gonna make this into a face. And I liked that silly face. So I'm gonna take, actually I'll use a different marker so you can see it. So this first one that we do is with not looking. This one, let's try this one. Here we go. Not looking. So that's really important. Why do we do that? Well, we don't want to look at the paper because what we want to do is simply to allow our writing, allow our marks to create whatever they want to create. And then we can go in and we can use that kind of silly improvisation when we make our art. So I'm going to make a silly face. Maybe I'm going to have, that's the nose, and then there is my silly face. So that's one way to do it. Another thing we can do is we can draw with our non-dominant hand. So I'm going to show you that under here. So my non-dominant hand is my left hand. So I'm going to do my, my drawing of my monster with my left hand. And wow, that's going to feel really, really different. I'm going to make a Zoe with my left hand. Now, your non-dominant hand might be your right hand. So you're going to do the one that you don't use all the time. That's what non-dominant means. It's the one you don't use. I'm going to make a little, and look at how my lines get all squiggly. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. This is going to be, oh, this bird looks a little bit angry. Look at how that thing goes like this. His little eyebrows furrow like this. So angry. So I'm making an angry bird, and this is with my non-dominant hand. Okay, so what else can we do? Let's see. Just need to cap my pen here. It's always good to put your caps back on your markers so then they don't dry out. The next thing we're gonna do, look at this, I have notes. Do you think I memorize everything? I don't. I bet most people don't memorize everything. In fact, my memory isn't very good, especially after I had chemotherapy, because in cancer, the medicine that I took affected my memory. So you know what I do? I write notes. Look, I have all the things we're gonna do today on this note card, and it helps me remember. So we can also make a silly expression, an emotion of happiness, an emotion of frustration, an emotion of confusion, while putting our monster on a branch. Now, that's fun because what happens with that is that you have, I'm just gonna flip the paper around here so we can use the other side and you can see it really well. When we can put our character on a lot of different things. We could have them sit on many, many, many types of things. So for right now, we're gonna use a branch. And what that will help us do is give the monster some place to perch. Just like the little green monster perches on a branch on the first page of the book. So let's go back to that. Let's see, what emotion is the little green monster feeling in that first page? Let's see. there once was a little green monster. How do you think the monster's feeling right there? To me, the monster, the little bird monster, seems peaceful. So I'm going to make a peaceful monster. And this time, I'm going to use only circles. You can pick any, actually ovals. You can pick any shape you want. I'm going to do ovals. So we're going to go like this. This is my little monster. He is so silly. This is my little monster. And let's make some teeth. Peaceful monster. Oh my goodness, wow. That I didn't even know what was going to happen when I started drawing. Can you see that? I didn't even know. But I decided to make peaceful because I liked how the little green monster had, I don't know if I'm making that exactly right, but this one is put on a branch. Now, you can put it on a branch or you can put it on something else. But I'm learning from this book that I love, and it's called The Art of Silliness, because it teaches you about all the different ways you can be silly, and that loosens you up. And so she suggested, the author is Carla Sondheim, and she suggested putting your character on a branch. So I said, well, that's interesting. I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's see. Where's my note card? Next, oh, this is so cool. I have never done this before, and I thought, wow, what a great idea. You can find creatures everywhere. So look at this. I found this photo of a playground, and I am going to find a creature in this photo, and then I'm going to draw it. Okay, so let's get a light color that we can use so you can see me find this creature. This is so fun. I can't believe it. I never thought that I could find a creature in a playground or in a forest or in a bus stop. I never thought that. But now I do, and I'm going to look for monsters and creatures everywhere I go when I take my walk after I'm done with you, being with you. So here I see, look at this, I see a nose and an eye. Oh my gosh, and I see this long mouth or nose coming out. And then I see the body right here. Okay, and the body comes out here. Oh, and here's the other little nose snout. And, oh, and I see a leg here in the back end. And I think we're going to need a couple more legs, so I'm going to use a person's body for that. So this is my monster now. I'm going to put this up close so that you can see what I found here. And then we're going to draw it, okay? So look how I've put, can you see that? How I've put the marker around to trace my monster? Now I'm going to go ahead and draw it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with our eyes here. And go like this, and I see there's a circle, so I'm going to put a circle. And this one, it kind of goes out like this. And then it goes down, and it has some holes. And then it goes out to the side, and there's a rectangle there, and then a smaller rectangle. And then look at these feet. Oh, aren't they fantastic? That's the slide sliding down. And this is a pole to make another foot, and another pole to make another foot. And then we're going to go up and use the tower on the playground to make the tail. Well, this little monster, how is she feeling? Oh my goodness, I don't even know. And then I can start to get, using like where the bars are on the playground, I can add these in to give us some rich, rich detail. So that we can start to fill out and enjoy using lines and shapes to, I'll cap my marker again, use some lines and shapes. So here we are. Let me get the camera a little closer so you can see the monster. There it is, and it's from the playground. So see how you can find creatures everywhere? How do you think this monster is feeling right now? Can you make the face that looks like this monster? I think I'm going to pretend and make the face that I see. How do I feel in my body when I make that expression? Let's all breathe in and we'll make it again. Ready? Well, my back is rounded, but I took out a deep breath. So in a way, I feel kind of peaceful. But by going downward, I feel a little bit sad or thoughtful. Maybe I'm tired. I can feel a lot of things in my body, the way that I'm curved, the closing of my eyes, the downwardness. And when I take my breath, I can feel that emotion happen. Now, I'm not going to make another art monster out of a picture of something, but I wanted to show you another kind of object totally different that you could potentially use. Now, if your parent is in the middle of cancer treatment, then what you might find is that you hear a lot of words like infusion, IV, port, chemotherapy medicine, oncologist. There are a lot of words. And in the back of the book of the Little Green Monster, the Little Green Monster helps us with understanding some of these words. So let's just take the picture I showed you, and I'll show you again. That is an IV pole. Well, in here it says IV is the process for delivering liquid medicine into the body. So when I had chemotherapy and I lost my hair, I was connected to one of these. This is the IV pole, and right there is the bag where the medicine goes in. So you can even turn this into a little monster friend of your own. So I'm going to just show you how easy that is to do, and I'm going to do it straight on the paper. So look at this. Look, I've got the IV bag. Well, that looks perfectly like a head to me. And I've got the pole that it attaches to right here. That's going to be a great neck. And then this down here is going to be the body. And I bet where the machine is, where they monitor everything, that might be the rest of the body there. And then, oh, look at this. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. Oh, I can't wait to then add a little bit of, or big eyes, and a little dot nose, and let's make a smile. Why not? Because you know what? When I was in my IV medicine, when I was in my infusion center, I felt so happy that the medicine was saving me. That's weird because I've heard all these other people, they've been so upset and so sad, and that's okay because we all have our own emotions. But I felt so happy. I would take my pole, and I'd call it my roly-poly. I would take my pole and I would roll it around, and I would roll it around, and I'd walk as I was getting my medicine and roll it around. And you know what I found? And this is so cool, and I'm going to add this because now I'm telling you a story. And as I'm telling you a story, I can draw it. So I found a table, and on that table was the most amazing thing for somebody who was bored and had to sit there for hours while I was getting my medicine or stand with my roly-poly. So I found a jelly bean machine. And so I'm going to go ahead and draw that for you. Had all these little jelly beans in it. And you know what? There was a little dispenser at the bottom with a hole, and the jelly beans would come out. And these were the jelly beans that all had different flavors. And so here's my roly-poly friend, and here's my jelly bean machine. And I loved it. I think lemon are my favorite. And I also like grapefruit. What do you like? What's your favorite flavor? So you can, when you're finding a picture, maybe you can find a picture of something that has to do with your parents' cancer. And then you can take that picture and turn it into a little monster friend. Maybe there's something fun you can put in your picture, like a jelly bean dispenser. That sounds like a great day. And we have many, many good days. Right, little green monster? Right, monster friend? Okay, so we have one more art activity I'm going to show you, and this one has to do with clay. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put on a new piece of paper. And I'm going to show you how you can also play with emotion expressions using clay or pasta or some other objects around the house. So I used homemade Play-Doh. It takes 2 cups of flour, salt and oil and water. You can also use cream of tartar if your family has that, but if they don't, there are recipes with and without cream of tartar on the internet. So what I'm going to do is show you how you can play with and explore emotion faces here. And I'm going to draw a picture of myself. So I'm going to draw my head here, nice and big so you can see it. Oh, that's not very big at all. Well, that's okay. And then I'm going to draw my neck just so you have a sense that I'm not floating in space completely. I do have a neck. And now I'm going to use my Play-Doh to create the parts of the face. So while I'm doing that, let's talk about the parts of the face. So here's my Play-Doh. I colored it green because of the little green monster. I love the color green. It makes me happy. It's color grass and leaves. What else is green? What do you think? Okay. So what do we have on our face? Let's see. Now you feel your face. Let's feel. I feel my eyes. They're at the top, and then I feel my nose, and I feel my mouth. And if I'm feeling peaceful, the corners of my mouth turn down. Why don't you make a face? Let's make a face of being angry, and let's see what our face does. Ready? I'm so mad. Ooh. Now if you freeze there and you feel it, I feel wrinkles between my eyebrows, and I also feel it kind of going up into my face, and I feel my nose scrunching down and my lips pursing together really tight. When we're angry, often our body gets really tight. So we can do an angry face, but then we want to do another face that kind of opens us up. So let's stretch out our face. Everybody do that. Okay. And now we're going to do a silly face. Ready? Now what happens? Oh my gosh, I smiled immediately. And I was open, my mouth open, my eyes went wide, my body was open. So I was, sad, angry, tight kind of feelings in my body. And then surprise, happy, very open. So see how we want to kind of experience all those emotions and move our body as we do it. Okay, so we went through our body, our facial parts, and now we're going to put them on our person. So let me get my board again. Okay. All right, so you can see my board here. So let's just say, what if I'm going to do surprise? My mouth is kind of open, like, oh, what? I can't believe that I have a little monster friend ready to create with. What? Or mom, dad, auntie, grandma, Tia, Tio, what? You're gonna make me chocolate chip cookies? I love it. You're gonna make me pan de leche. Delicious. I'm so surprised and excited by that. So I'm gonna do surprised. So I'm gonna make a ball, a little Play-Doh ball, and push it onto my paper. Hopefully it'll stay because it's vertical, so we have gravity working against us, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna make another one to make my eyes. And then, oh my gosh, the favorite thing. Now I'm doing this one-handed, and you know what? There are people with one hand, and they do lots of things. And so I'm practicing understanding what that's like right now, because I'm doing this single-handed. But of course I am using my other hand to hold up the board. So we can think about how we all do things differently and how we all use our bodies, the bodies we've been given. We have the bodies we need. This is going to be a surprised face. Check that out. Does that look like that? Let's see. Let's get closer. What? Now, something happens with our eyebrows, I think. mine pop up really high. So let's make a couple eyebrows. Okay. They're gonna go up high because they're arching, right? Way up high, whoops, way up high. There, like that. So that's a simple demo, but what you can do is now that you have this mat, I can wipe this away and I can start again and I can create new faces. We can also make this into a monster. So we can create monster features. We can have, you know, we can make horns. We can turn it into a bunny if we want. We can turn it into a dragon or an astronaut. We can do all kinds of things just by creating one face shape. Most creatures have this kind of oval or diamond kind of shape or triangular shape, so we can do that. So I'm going to leave this here because that is another way that you can practice feeling your emotions in your face, in your body, and then expressing them on paper, either as a monster or in human form. Sorry, that was my marker box. I wanted to say hi to you too. So the last thing I'm going to do is tell you about a really fun thing that you've probably done on paper. They're called Madlibs. And what happens is you use a story and you ask for specific words that are types of words, and then you tell the story at the end. And because you don't know what the story is about, it becomes very silly. So I'm going to have the little green monster, Zoe, help me with this. Okay, Zoe, we're going to tell a story, okay? Sure, that sounds fun. So what I did was I went onto a site called glowwordbooks.com and I filled out this Madlib, which is supposed to be for a story about the gingerbread man. And you know that story maybe, or gingerbread girl, run, run as fast as you can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. So now we're going to do that, except we're going to say little monster friend. So here are the words that I picked. We needed a place. What word should we have for place? How about the beach? Okay. Adjective? Let's feel feathers. Fluffy. Yeah. What about a verb, an action word? How about leap? Food? I'm so hungry. I just want to eat carrot cake. Okay, carrot cake. Things, plural. Magic wands. We can use our markers as magic wands. How about a profession? Candy taster? Candy taster. You have sweets on the mind, don't you, little green monster? I sure do. I really, really want my one sweet for the day. I can't wait, but I have to eat lunch first. Okay, we can do that. Thanks. How about for a thing? What would you pick? Rollerblades, because Marie likes to skate. She does, doesn't she? Oh, let's find that spot where she skates and show them. Look, Marie loves to skate. So we're going to say roller skating. Now the color. Oh, how about lavender, which is a light purple? Okay. How about a celebrity or someone famous? Ah, that's me, of course, the little green monster. Okay, settle down there, friend. That's okay. You can handle it. I am awesome after all. You are, it's true. It's true. I love you, little green monster. Aw, and I love you. How about an animal? Let's do a bird, because a bird is what I was based off of. See, I have wings, and I can fly. I can leap, and I can fly. Okay, now let's generate the Madlib and see what happens, okay? Okay. All right, so it says, there once was a little monster friend who had 2 magic wands for eyes and a carrot cake for a nose. She always said, leap as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the little monster friend. One day she ran past a fluffy candy taster, but they couldn't catch her. She kept running until she passed a bird, but she couldn't catch the little monster friend either. Suddenly, she came across a river near the beach. How would she cross? Then she saw lavender rollerblades floating by. She jumped on them, but it was actually the little green monster. ta-da, who just so happened to love cookies. I sure do. Thank you for helping me with that, little green monster. You're welcome. I hope you have fun doing Madlibs too. Just go on to glowwordbooks.com. Thank you. Now, I wanted to close our session today by talking to you parents about using my book. So I recommend that you go onto my website, and I'm going to write it here, littlegreenmonster.org. littlegreenmonster.org. And the reason I would love for you to do that, there I am. Whoa, it's floating. littlegreenmonster.org. The reason I'd like you to do that is we have lots of free downloadable activities that you can take away right now and do at home. And so please explore the website, and in particular, go to the book page, and go to the community page, which has a kids drop down and a parent drop down. All of those have wonderful free resources for you to use right now to explore your cancer journey, to have fun together, make new memories together during this time. As my daughter said to me when I was saying, I just don't feel like myself anymore. I mean, who am I? I'm this person that, lost her hair. I'm this person who's trying to save my own life. Who am I anymore? And she said, that's okay, mommy. You're still yourself. You're old mommy, new mommy. And so just like we're in this new normal with COVID-19, I'm inviting you to embrace your new normals, your old mommy, new mommy, your old grandma, new grandma, your old papa, new papa. And I hope that you have lots of fun together. I'd love to see some of the monster images that you make, and I will be sure to write in the comments underneath this workshop the activities that we did together today. So have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you through my website. Please also, you can contact me and email me through the website. I'm always up for chatting and getting some more activities out to you. I also have a blog through my nonprofit website, which is wellbeings.studio. So I'll put that link as well. And my blog is filled with lots of art activities that you can do with your kids. So thank you so much. And it's been a pleasure to be with you and an honor to be part of the Komen family doing this workshop. Have a great day. Bye-bye.